So, and when we talk about engineers, and we talk about creatives, oftentimes it's that. It's culture. And the lowest common denominator of culture is ourselves. And we think because I'm this way, the whole world is this way. You're not. It would be so much easier for you at ages 18 to 23 to learn these lessons that took me, maybe into my 50s to learn. It's like, okay, I got to stop. I thought everybody was naturally creative and kind of iterative like I am, and they're not. And to approach life like that was a mistake. But what does help us to understand one another is if we'll just stop the voices in our minds for us and just allow God to fill it. Maybe it's a question that comes, or maybe it's a rebuke. We don't get it without that quiet space. So I like what you did, Andrew, yesterday. We need, they call that the contemplative mind. So as I was in the kind of contemplative mind space today, I felt like the Lord saying, are these passion projects going to play out? Are they all going to play out? Are they going to all become MVPs that all kind of translate into something that you put in the water and you get funding for? And I said, no. I don't think they'll all play out. I think some of these MVPs will fall flat. Yeah. So, the kind of the thought that I had is like, the way I rolled when I was just starting AIM and I started a bunch of things. And so the thought I had was like, you guys need some things that are on the back burner. Mm-hmm. Like it's probably time to have a conversation about the back burner. So imagine, the stove that we have here, and there's like 4 burners. You got one big burner, and it's the evening dinner. You got it cooking away, and it's like, oh my gosh, we burned the dinner. Like it didn't. Now what do we do? Well, you got to go back and start the whole dinner process over, all the cutting, all the getting the, So the impression I got was, let's get like 3 other pots, and just they're not like to the MVP stage, but they're just things that you're maybe curating that you go, oh my gosh, if we just pivoted here, it would be amazing. Because oftentimes that's the difference between a business that succeeds and one that fails. It's just a pivot, just like a niche. Like you guys are doing ethical clothing, which means clothing that would be for different cultures and different issues, different sizes, and it's a niche. And you took activewear and you want niche. And is anybody doing it? We don't see anybody doing it, and so it makes sense. Somebody else might go, well, activewear. There's lots of activewear, but your niche was a pivot, right? Yeah. So it's that kind of thing.